We made the decision to work on this topic because we believe that the effort and work done by the community during the pandemic is important in order to cope with the situation in a better way. The research was carried out in the week following the delivery of the survey, with different questions to the workers that gave food for thought. On the other hand, we have noticed that most of the respondents have had similar or the same experience during the pandemic work. In addition, we believe that this research is important in order to make their experience known to our society. This report seeks to show the different labor situations experienced in time of pandemic. In the same surveys were conducted to people aged between 17 and 58 years old. Most of these belong to the male gender with only 5 and 2% difference between them. This survey was conducted with the objective of analyzing the performance of workers and their situation in the year 2020. The survey asked how many hours per day they performed their activity. The majority of those surveyed worked 8 hours a day, while the minority only worked 2 hours a day.
Another question we took into account for this survey was their weekly workload. The majority of respondents, 39.5%, work 4 hours per week, and the minority, 10.5%, work 30 hours per week. Most of the respondents' income was not affected, but they have noticed a great loss in their purchasing power. It should also be noted that most of them had in mind to leave their jobs due to the complicated situation caused by the pandemic. The workers did not receive any remuneration for their work during this period.
An important factor for these respondents was connectivity, which not all were able to access. They have also understand that they did not perform their work activities in the same way as they did in person, and that they did not receive any contribution from their employer. At this point, we can reflect on the injustice that workers have and to endure in such difficult times as the pandemic that was experienced in 2020. And despite not having had such remuneration, we must value the effort they have made. We want to help the history that they strong made last year in carrying out this action for the good of the community.
We are aware of how difficult and hard this pandemic was, and so as part of its ongoing effort to provide relief to those affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. The church highlighted on Thursday, April 30, its ongoing commitment to my community and cash donated to an unprecedented number of humanitarian requests both inside and outside the United States. Every human activity that can or should be reorganized as work among the many activities of which man is capable and to which he is predisposed by nature itself by virtue of his humanity. Made in the images and likeness of good in the visible world and placed in it to rule the earth, man is therefore from the beginning called to work.